long day. And a longer night ahead, most likely.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. My introduction not time attention, so sorry. I know I said there probably wouldn't be a stream today. Oh, my mic volume is very low. Okay. Let me look at that, fix that. Because of course, with like computer issues, it's like I know there's a bunch of stuff I need to work on. So let's see. I don't think it's with XSplit. I think it's with Microsoft itself. So where are the volume settings? Don't worry, we'll get this figured out. Sorry for all the issues. How do I raise that up? Shoot, I know there's a way to adjust that for my volume. Let me suggest things. Can't find it. I hate this. It's been so long since I've done any of it that I can't remember how exactly to get back to it. Raise up my volume input. Yeah, I know. I looked up something, so. Oh, Cat Evie, thank you very much for the subscription. Settings window. Here we go. All right, is this better? Hopefully this is better. There we go. Okay, found it. Cool, we're good.
Good job.
Sorry about that. And hopefully we should also have something else in here. Yep, there it is. As a little celebration, Amy has finished a new emote for us.
Hopefully it works well being small. Is it
I think it can be seen.
Okay.
So there we go. Once again, Cat Evie, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. 8 months now. Says was wondering what was going on, but glad to be here. Basically, just to kind of bring everybody up to speed, I had some major computer issues. And basically it was at the point where I couldn't even open XSplit. It would just crash immediately. Same with a bunch. Amy, do you want the your iPad? Oh, okay. It would crash immediately. Just having all kinds of trouble with this. It would open some programs, but not others. I worked with Steve, and all the fixes that he had basically would not work. Like, it was just blocked specifically. So eventually we just had to go with the nuclear option and clear everything out from there. Had to completely reformat the one part of my hard drive, and then had to get everything reinstalled, which took a little bit to take care of. So that's why I was a little late starting this one, and that's why also why this session will be a little shorter. But I also wanted to make sure it was all set so Amy could stream tonight. So Amy will still be streaming tonight at 11 for Fire Emblem. So that's all taken care of there. Going a little further, Jacob0614, thank you very much for the subscription for 11 months now. Got back from vacation, time to watch a stream. Well, I'm glad we could catch you while you got back from vacation. That is awesome. And finally, Tobanok, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I saw that you also followed pretty recently too, so thank you for just going right in there for the subscription. And yes, Naka, I am really looking forward to seeing all of you on Wednesday and Thursday. So yeah, I will start moving here so we can get some stuff. So okay, so there's nothing really along the way here, so we'll just follow the path. So every year, ever since graduating high school, my friends and I have done a beach trip over the summer. Used to be to my grandparents' summer home, but then when there's so many of us started going, we needed a bigger place, so we ended up going to the Outer Banks. Unfortunately, we just couldn't find a sitter for Kai for the entire week. With my mom getting married, it just wasn't possible. She's so busy getting things set up there. Oh, Amy, thank you for the Prime subscription. Says, woo, congrats on fixing your computer. Yes, Underpants stands for everybody.
Can't be too prepared.
Tramplers, that sounds less than ideal. But unfortunately, we're just not able to go this year because of not having a sitter for Kai. But we are able to go going to go on Wednesday and Thursday in order to still hang out, visit everybody. Should be a good time still. I'm just gonna avoid that. Where's our campfire?
Traveler!
There it is. Hi, I'm just gonna quick save here. Oh wow, a hype train is apparently close. I didn't know they started doing that, where they say, hey, this is close. I'm gonna, what's chasing me? Yeah, I'm gonna leave. So that does mean I will be missing TNT on Wednesday. So, gee, the man, Amy might be able to explain things a little bit better. But basically, she went to edit. Oh, Hyrule Hermit, thank you very much for the 200 bits saying hype hype. I love those flags. That's awesome. I think that whole indication of when hype train will start is lied to us. Oh God, leave me alone. I'm just trying to explain things. Rusty McTin, a tier 2 subscription, which did put us over into the hype train. Thank you so much. With 11 months now. Hold on, we gotta pause this. Says, hey Derek, 11 months, love the content you and the crew puts out and love the good vibes you bring to this community. Well, thank you so much for that. And Hyrule Hermit, thank you for the 5 gift tier 1 gift subs going to RC4000, Sardonic Slime, Uncle Silver, Naka, and Nincobra. Very cool. Thank you so much for that. Got ourselves a hype train going on. Not too bad for having this impromptu late stream. Oh my gosh, and Louis Dragoon gifting a tier 1 sub to Tripmon. Thank you so much. That is awesome of you. But yeah, so I'll be once again missing some TNT on Wednesday, but it should still be fun. Cat Evie with 100 bits saying, only day off I have this week as we are short staffed right now. Ooh. Yeah, it's always a bit rough, but you sound like you work hard, Cat Evie. It sounds like you're always going to work. Of course, I'm always streaming during the day, so I guess it makes sense. Alright, we're almost at Pitchcliff. Distant cousin to Heathcliff. Certainly finding a lot. You know, that's not looking so good for them. Fire it is. God, that looks terrifying.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Of course, the one I wanted to shoot is over there. Ow! This is pure chaos. Everything is ice. Good shot. There we go. That one's down at least. Jeez. Of course. Slowly getting there. Come on, you. There we go. We got a request. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This is more. The request is much more important. Oh my gosh. Super Paper Pokemon. And we completed our level 2 hype train. That's awesome. So, Paper Pokemon says, so it's finally time for my request. Since all of Paper Mario has already been played, I'm going to request something from the other half of my username. And that game would be Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Olmia. That's the second game, which I believe is on the Wii U Virtual Console. All right. We will check that out. Let me go ahead and put that into my dock. That is exciting. I have not played a Pokemon Ranger game, so this is all new to me. All right, Super Paper Pokemon with Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Olmia. I'm assuming I don't need to play the first to know what's going on. All right, there we go. All right. And Keyblade says, for my 198th game I remember playing is Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy for the Nintendo DS. This is the worst version of the game, with the GBA version being much better. Really, I would not expect that. I know a lot of people like Pokemon Ranger, but I always stayed away from it because I figured it would destroy my touchscreen. Starting to lessen a bit. I need to get it before it gets up. Oh, there we go. Whoa. I'm gonna say that thing should be dying soon.
Fire it up!
It's down.
Okay, we did it.
Maybe it's Kluntok's attack.
Oh my gosh, Amy is death. Oh god, she's gonna kill me. That's the thing, I can never escape this death.
Thank you. We're exhausted. It's the third flock we faced today.
Never thought that would happen. Oh god. Celebrate with an underpants dance. Guys always do cool things while I'm killing machines. How's Amy almost knocked out already? I think it's because a bunch of gift subs and whatnot. She did her prime and then we got a bunch of gift subs. Kazooie's locked and loaded. Oh, I am so screwed. Do you think they'll be upset if I kill their livestock? Oh. Damn, that's a strong goose.
Glad someone was here to stop the carnage. I'm sure you can find it.
That goose just shrugged off the arrow like it was nothing. Oh god, death is here. Oh god.
Your time has come.
Help me.
Death's knocking on your door. Hello, everyone.
Oh no. I'm in so much trouble.
This is all your Persona 3 shenanigans.
I don't know what you're implying. Ooh. Oh shit, of course I don't have a snap model heart. I could get a shadow rope caster.
If Amy's death, who is Kai? That's a good question. I guess he can be Cerberus? Isn't that a thing?
Son of Death. Who is the Son of Death?
Wait, does Death have a son?
I
guess I'm
know.
thinking Hades,
Maybe,
right?
yeah, Hades, but then there's
I've been
Thanatos.
knocked out.
Klaxon with a tier 1 subscription says, I have just enough to resell. Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much,
Wait,
Klaxon.
why is my name still there?
I don't know.
I glitched the system.
You're playing the system. What the heck?
Is my name still there?
For now, I don't know
What
if it's
the
changed
heck?
yet. I don't know what's going on there.
We all know Claxton is the real Death now.
Yeah. Maybe it just glitched a little bit, Klaxon. I don't know what's going on.
It must have glitched because I only did the one sub. Death by glitch.
Death by glitch.
Maybe I wasn't ever death in the first place then. Maybe just...
Maybe he just sort of captured you? I have no idea.
I am the Phoenix. Yes.
Get my sample box. Death by glitch. I mean, it's kind of how the original Apple happened.
The original Apple?
When I glitched through those wall and then
Oh,
fell
yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
died.
That is kind of on brand for you.
Yep. What we got here?
Apparently we've been hanging out so much that now I'm glitching death.
Is no food?
I don't think I could survive another attack.
There's our campfire.
Kai says hello, everyone.
Probably changed the name over but didn't reset the bar. Maybe?
Maybe that's... I don't know. Everything is kind of wonky right now because of the new computer setup.
Yeah.
But it's still weird that
Do you know?
mine,
Do you know why whenever I get gift subs, the old thing where it like showed every person who got the gift sub came up is not happening anymore? Do you notice that? Where it only shows the gift sub, but it doesn't show the individual person.
Oh, it did for me on the computer downstairs.
Oh, okay. For some reason, it wasn't happening for me.
That's weird. Huh.
Ah, there we go.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I was cleaning out Kai's room and it was dustier than I thought. And Kai's definitely hungry, so I'm gonna have to go feed him.
What's wrong, buddy?
He's hungry.
Aw.
Thank you for the bless. But yeah, I gotta take Kai to get him some food, so I will talk to you all later. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for
She'll be
all
here with us in
the,
spirit.
Yeah, I'll be lurking in spirit. So, but thank you all for the wonderful support. Really means the world to us. And I know it's making Derek very happy to be streaming again. Computer issues were definitely getting him down.
Oh yeah, it was sort of down, depressed the last couple day or two.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Squirmy Kai and I are heading out.
Yep.
See you later, everyone. You're the best.
They're all saying bye.
Bye.
Cat Evie's cat had a tooth removed the other day. Huh.
Nico had to get her tooth removed.
You just flew in on a rainbow and saved our sorry
Yeah.
slags.
Doesn't seem
Where'd you
fun.
come from?
A man named Hackard outside the village warned me.
Traitor! I ordered him to stay put. I'll throw him in irons.
He's dead.
What? That scorched out, filthy, rotten dirtwad of a brother. Why didn't he listen? Why?
He's was worried you and the entire
Really broken
town
up
would be
about
killed.
this.
Do you have any idea what could be drawing the Glinthawks? Has anyone come trying to sell lures? They're devices that attract machines.
Is that real? Is that some sort of Nora joke?
I'll take that as a no.
I don't know about this guy.
Has anything changed that might have lured the Glinthawks? Have you left machine scrap lying around?
No. Us around use our scrap. Not like the Carger. They only keep the pretty parts.
So the Karja have been leaving scrap around.
Here? Never. If a Carja wasted scrap on my watch, I'd pick it up and make him eat it.
Okay
Why
then.
do you think the Karja have anything to do with the Glinthawks?
We built this outpost to protect against the Carja. Now they're coming here to trade. Fine. Their shards are as good as anyone's. But everyone knows that they want this place. Come to think of it, they want every place.
But how
By the
could
way, can you guys
Karja
hear
have
the game
fought on
just fine?
Glinthawks?
If I ever get a break from him, I'll see if I can spare a man to follow the trail. Guaranteed, there's a Carja at the other end.
Okay, good.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm the mayor. Mostly because I was too drunk to say no when my brother asked me.
Wow.
Tell me where he is, and I'll lay him to rest once we get these Glinthogs to flock off.
You'll find him due south of here, along the river.
Damn that fool. That bum. That lunkhead. Thank you for being with him at the end.
Okay.
Why don't I investigate why the Glinthawks are attacking? You've got your hands full.
Really? No one ever offers to help me. You, any good at tracking?
You could say that.
All right, then. Let me know what you find. Hammer to steel, a Carja is behind all this.
Sure. Alright. Well, let's go investigate. Oh. It's just in here. Hello.
That device is sending out a signal. Might be what's attracting the Glinthawks.
Turn off! Turn off!
Aha. So Claxon, I don't know exactly what the issue was, but it just programs weren't starting.
What are you doing?
And I had to just, nothing would really work for fixes, so I had to just reset completely.
I didn't make it. I scrounged it from a workshop. Whatever it is, ever since it's been on, these Glinthawks have been attacking. I don't know how to make it stop.
How about you destroy it? Yeah, there you go.
Well, that should do it. Now start
Thank you,
talking.
Aloy.
Why are you scrounging gear you don't even understand?
My customers demand extraordinary pieces best found at the fringes of civilization. My tales of adventure only increase their value. Where others only dare tread, I flourish. No mountain climbs too high that I can't mount it. My trade demands sacrifice.
Including the sacrifice of innocence? Those Glinthawks swooped down and attacked everyone.
I didn't mean for that to happen. I sought only to sate the appetites of rich nobles who never leave their mansions.
Okay, then.
You mentioned you found the device in a workshop?
Yes, I camped out atop the snowy eastern ridge. No easy climb, even in my best years, but I girded my...
Enough. Were there any other devices at this workshop?
abandoned equipment, the likes of which I've never seen. A peculiar silo remained impervious to my attempts to open it. As I searched, I wondered how many secrets lie hidden in this world, as we, in our ignorance, go about our daily...
Your point?
Oh, no, I didn't see another device. But one could still be there, waiting to unleash its
This guy has a flair for the dramatic.
Did you know this whole time that that device was luring Glinthawks?
By the sun, no! I stashed it here for a while, but when I came back, I was nearly beheaded by one of those flying terrors.
Defender of
This device
Chaos,
is
I feel that.
dangerous. I have to find that workshop and make sure it's the last. Where is it?
I'm surprised you didn't try any,
Eastern
like,
Ridge,
power,
just beyond my campsite.
light switches and
But
whatnot.
after I descended from the workshop, a cracking above me signaled my doom. I dove into the river mere
My
moments
God.
before an avalanche took out the path. You can't reach it now. The climb is too perilous.
I'll take my chances. You just stay away from that workshop and try not to cause another mess.
Okay, well, it wasn't a Karja, just an idiot. And Booskiri helicopter, no, this won't be,
Near his campsite on the eastern ridge.
Oh, it was a Karja. Whoops. It won't go 3 hours. I'm only going to go to 5 o'clock Eastern, so basically for another hour and 10 minutes. I can't do the full 3 hours. Too much else to get done, but I still wanted to get at least some more progress done on Horizon.
That'll help.
It is interesting how each area does feel unique. Just go this way. Ravager. Still a decently long stream. Yeah, like an hour and a half still feels short to me. Easier to do this than kill you. Now I got a pet. Yes, Super Pepper Pokemon. Amy will be able to stream tonight. I made sure that she'd be able to. Okay, I actually want to kill this Snapmaw because I want the goodies. I want that heart. Fight you too, but I'll take it. Get him, Ravager. Whoa, wait. Hey! How come you turned against me, you jerk? That's not cool. Got a Ravager heart. Somehow these things turn the Ravager against me. Okay. Maybe I'll get a heart from one of these things.
Good for an old remedy.
50,000 bolts for Ryan and 6 the way to the next request. My guess will be like F-Zero GP Legend or something. All that and not a single Snapmaw heart. Go figure. So Claxon, for for recording voiceovers, you're gonna have to probably. Nobody can do it in one take. I don't know many people who can do it in one take. Maybe she says,
Never know when I might need
but
these.
it basically comes down to just read your script, and if you have multiple takes, just have to edit it. That way, and you just edit together the takes, so you make sure you have enough spaces in there so you can pretty easily splice them together. Because that's the only way you're really going to pull it off unless you've gotten really good at reading scripts. Also, Smashman with 100 bits saying, "Oh crap, I didn't think you'd be streaming today. Frog Champ is, I don't know, the Red Frogs and Bugs birthday bunny birthday blowout, I guess. Sure, let's go with them." Sounds good. Firefighting Star. Do I play only Sony games? No, I play pretty much anything. I don't own an Xbox, but I try to differentiate. It's just kind of whatever catches my interest or what people request. So, like, what game would you be interested in, for example? Like, right now, the other two games I'm playing is Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and Dragon Quest VIII. Stormbird. I don't think I want to deal with another Stormbird. This one. What am I missing? He's right in front of me. Sheesh. Luna was here. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm just gonna... Of course, this place has a lot of Lindhawks. Draco System, thank you very much for the follow. Just climbing a mountain, fighting birds, you know, usual.
Just campsite, so workshop getting far. If I can find a way around the avalanche.
We're certainly finding plenty of goodies. Oh yeah, no gyro aiming on Horizon. Okay, I thought I was honestly dead there. Things I do for random strangers. Do I jump this way? I must have to jump this way. There we are. There we go. Progress. And with all this ice around, I can't imagine what the frozen wilds would be like. Because it feels like we're already kind of in the frozen wilds. Oh, good. A long leg. You saw nothing. Oh, what blew up? Hey, all recon machines killed. Sweet. Okay, I think I'm getting a little better at this. I'm going to enjoy the frozen wilds. Yeah, I can hack it. I just chose not to. A freeze bellow back. Lovely.
Can stop tensing up.
Alright. Mace Face forgot how beautiful this game is. Need to dive back in. Yeah, Ash always praised it, and I know Amy's always has been wanting me to play this for a long time so she could discuss the story with me. And with the new game coming out, it's like it felt like the right time.
If I find any and destroy them, the machine should leave.
Yeah, I fought and killed a Stormbird last time. I don't really want to spend another 30 minutes doing that again.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here. There. Allure.
Oh, cool. It's right above me. Man, all I can imagine is just a mad dash to try to get all of these. alert, but it does not see me. Well, this is terrifying.
Just stay away from it.
Almost out of here. When it goes to its next destination, we'll run to that one. Oh, Stephen Not Strange, we have, I spent last time spending 30 minutes using my best piercing arrows trying to take that thing down, and it took so long. Hey, you want to back up a bit? He's really getting out in my grill here. God, the lightning shooting off of it is just like, oof. Oh, it saw me. Is it really going to make me kill this thing?
I can get out of this.
Use the sound wave? I don't think I have a sound wave. I have a hard point and...
Done. No more lures. Now about this workshop.
Okay, we did it. Stealth worked for me for once. Egg Roll, thank you very much for the tier 3 subscription. Holy cow, glad to be here for almost a year now. Glad to see the channel continue to grow. Oh yeah, I do have the sound wave thing with another arrow.
Whoever
Forgot about
Mr.
that.
Ball is, it sounds like he's made a lot of enemies. For good reason, too. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
Dearest cogs and puppets, you miserable bungs have failed me again. Have failed to find me. Again. Your attempts to capture me would make me laugh if I weren't so busy running circles around you and your so-called intelligence gathering. Just give up, or better yet, kill yourselves and save me the effort, you worthless slags. Never yours, Derval. What a troll. We've almost seen all of our varieties. Only 3 more types of enemies to find. I'm actually going to fast travel here and we're going to go up and get this. There we go. Odyssey, I'm the best streamer on Twitch, bar none. I appreciate the compliment, but I feel like there's probably better streamers out there. There's a lot of like upgrade type things that I want to do, which, you know, I'll work on. And just the computer thing kind of distracted me. But I do appreciate the compliment and that you enjoy my streams so much. What's back this way? We'll go back this way and see what we're in for. Probably something story related. Streams are a cozy experience. Well, I'm very glad for that. Cozy is a high compliment. Hostile mercenary. I don't know if I actually want to fight these guys. So we're gonna leave. I'm sure we'll be back later. Oh god. Here's some... Ooh, pretty. But yes, I do hear something. I just don't know what.
Need them soon enough.
Oh, cool. A Stormbird. That's... just what we want to deal with. I'd say I'm the most family-friendly, but Amy edges me out with his voices. You know, that's fair. Look at that. Another one of these metal flowers. Alright, with that taken care of, now we can go back here. I have fought enough of those crazy birds.
We were lost without outside help.
I was gonna say, I think he's around here somewhere.
You'll be happy to know I found another one of those lures and destroyed it. Should be the last you'll hear of it.
By fire and spit, you went above and beyond. How do you know there won't be any more?
The workshop where I found it was long abandoned. You're safe.
Good. My troops want to spit and shake your hand.
Please don't
as
spit.
my brother would have. On behalf of Pitchcliff and my family, I thank you.
Ooh, an extraordinary reward box. Man, I didn't realize I had some of these built up. Whoops. Okay. Where to go next? Ah, here. Station, my brother moved into dorms today. Oh boy, back to college, huh? Freshman, or is this later year for of college?
There were women asking men to marry them.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go that way. That seems like a long drop. Don't want nothing to do with you, just gonna go around. I think they want something to do with me, though. Yep, you try to go about your business, and the machines just have to attack you. I don't think they'll be able to follow me this way, so we should be good.
That's it. I'm already gone.
Ooh, hello, corruption point, apparently. Aha, there it is. Okay, how in the heck do I get over there? Ow. Sometimes reaching these points is a real pain in the neck. How the heck do I get up there? The theme today is glint hooks, huh? This is where I end up. Looks like I have to go even higher and then rappel down to where that thing is. Aha! Progress? Maybe? Honestly, can't tell. This only works in Skyrim. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I've been able to make it work, but makes me miss Breath of the Wild climbing. Nope. Still no luck. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not sure what. As your prominence, maybe I need HMO8 rock climb. That would make it a lot easier.
Look out below!
I see all the symbols, so it makes me think this. Aha! Finding handholds can be kind of a pain. Now we're good.
A relic of some kind. Probably Banuk.
Oh wow, where I was originally trying to get to was not even far enough. Good to know. There we are. Alright, what do we got here? Next metal flower. Actually, this is probably where we're going to go next. Gosh, there's a lot. There is so much for us to do. Could really use some healing plants, though. Like this one. Man, what a stark difference. Icy to just pure arid, like, desert.
Save these for the trail.
There we are. Alright, so I think before I head into this corrupted area, I'm gonna get this metal flower. And I guess we could also do this. Gosh, there's so much for us to do. Yeah. First metal flower. Capture cards are around typically about $100. It'd take a bit of research, but you know, and all that. But if you really wanted to stream, it wouldn't be too difficult. But as Amy will tell you, it does take a while to build up an audience from scratch. There's a lot of times early on she streamed and had maybe like only two or three people watching. So you gotta have to like just do it for fun, you know. You'll build up an audience, that sort of thing. Thanks to GVG, I learned I had one of the worst capture cards to use with my Mac. Oof. Yeah, or be very lucky. You never know exactly what's gonna happen. There it is. What the heck? Oh! Holy crap, these things actually have dialogue to them. What the heck? Light of the moon moves west, flower shadows creep eastward. Evening wind water laps the heron's legs. What I thought were faces are plumes of pampas grass. Orchid breathing, incense into butterfly wings. Summer grasses, all that remains of soldiers' dreams. When this pine sapling grows to flower, who will be here? Sharing tree shade with a butterfly. Friends in a previous life. Watching the river through a window of trees, spring rain falls. Almost sound like haikus, but they're not haikus. From the mind of a single long vine, 100 opening lives. To tangle or untangle the willow, it's up to the wind. Huh. Alright then. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of that corruption. Ow. All of a sudden there was no more land. Oh, I am so sorry, Jaskaric. I somehow missed that. Let me look at where I was. Yeah, it's not in my activity feed, but Jaskarica, thank you very much for the tier 2 subscription. Celebrating your bachelor, completing your bachelor's degree. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's a huge amount of work.
These will keep.
Alright. Corrupted Rock Breaker.
Fascinating. If they weren't looking for me.
What the heck is this thing? Like a giant lizard. Well, actually, oh no, he digs. What the? Where'd that come from? That thing will wreck me right now? Yeah, it kind of wrecked me right now. And I'm not even a rock. But you see, I'm stubborn. I'm going to give it one more try. Now that I have proper prep. There's one. Is that the only one? Aha! There's a second one. Cool, let's like make it angry. Yeah, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. Bloop says, I love how chill and casual this stream is with the sheer intensity of what's happening in the game going on at the same time. You don't deserve a handwritten hyperlink to your Twitch channel under Fearless, and every edition of the dictionary has been produced. Wow, that's high praise. Yeah, that's not going to work, I don't think. So we're just going to head to this instead. We seem to need to be a little bit stronger if we're going to take on that. Just a tiny bit.
Stocking up.
I am trying to think of what I want to do for Halloween this year. I don't know, I almost feel encouraged to do it because Amy always thinks I'm like crazy for how much I like Halloween and scary stuff. Soundwave arrow. I mean, yeah, but I can't. I just need more. I'd be able to take more damage. Silent Hill is on the list. Well, Silent Hill 2, I believe. So I could. Might be able to get through all that. Yeah, I need a ride. When does Fatal Frame come to Switch again? I can't remember. Ow! Did a lot of damage to me. It's always night when I play. I think we took the rough trail.
Low and quiet does it.
Cauldron Zeta. That red thing. Oh, I know what that red thing is. Oh God. Oh no. Do not want to deal with those things anytime soon again. You. There we are. Knights. Oh no, we're not doping out of this. We're here. Oh, just Kiriko's playing Zero Mission. Nice. Let's get some more overrides. Dead Space. I have played Dead Space before and it's fun.
I need this.
I don't know. I'll have to think on it. What'd be good. Pac-Man World for Halloween? Is Pac-Man World scary?
You'll do.
Could really use all the health. That's another reason I came to this place, because usually you could get to max out a lot of your health. Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. That does sound scary. Man, it's such a shame there was never a game. I know it'd be crappy, but Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, just because I love that movie so much. I remember being so hyped for the premiere on Cartoon Network. And then I watched the premiere in the dark and when it came out, and did find it to be somewhat scary at the time. Here. What is... Okay, question. A Thunderjaw's a T-Rex, isn't it? And this is marked at... How is this thing marked at level 20? How is this place marked at level 20? That seems a little ridiculous. Let's get that. Tear on there. All right. It's a short one, but this is never going to be easy. Definitely going to want to take out all his friends before we fight him now. Shoot the cannon first. The disc launcher. Got it. Wanted to take over it so it would help me fight against it, but stupid barrier. think that was possible for you to go through that wall. Lonlon, thank you very much for the tier 1 gift sub going to Darth Chrono. Very much appreciated. All right. Well,
Keep that for later.
I've prepped as best I can. I'm going to start here because it'll be the best chance to actually hit him in his, where it needs hit. Well, time for hell.
Uh-oh, someone's grumpy.
Just to remove as many components as we can. Hello, big ass gun. Ow. Okay, that hurt. Okay. Lasers? What the heck? Oh god. God. It just needs its weapon. Okay, I did some damage. I think I knocked off another one of its disc launchers at one point. I don't know where the heck it went though. Oh god. Yeah, I'm totally gonna lose this fight. Oh, I'm stuck in the wall. Yeah, I was stuck in the wall. Whew. Alright, well. Things we learned. We want to knock off the stuff in the front. I thought the stuff on the back was what we wanted, but no, it's stuff in the front. So that's helpful. And of course I have to redo all that. Alright. Top middle piece off too. Yeah. There's a lot of this thing I need to knock off.
I'll find a use for you.
There's the two buddies. Yeah, I completely forgot about the Ropecaster Ironclad Ninja. We're definitely going to be making use of that next time.
Uh-oh, spotted.
Again, I don't know how this thing is. This whole mission is considered level 20. That feels a little ridiculous.
I'll tuck that away.
Not in the ship, it's in one of the machine building places. And I've got to fight a T-Rex because this game is cruel. You're not going to let me take it? Alright. Well, let's get to it.
Uh-oh, someone's grumpy.
I couldn't dodge. Something got in my way. Oof.
Gonna bring you down!
What the heck? I accidentally... Pick it up! Away! I'm going to bring this thing down. Okay, that's a new toy. Right on top of each other won't let me pick it up. You have any more toys that you can give me? Oh God. There we go. Got him. I had a saw that big open thing. I was like, yeah, that has to be something.
Can't get any more.
Lunar IPv4, thank you very much for the follow. Need to get rid of a few normal mods because we have more purple. That should be enough. All right. Took down a frickin' Thunderjaw. Can't say I expected to do that so soon. Later, Klaxon. Alright, I think with that, we'll go ahead and override and see what we get. Thank God we got those disc launchers, my goodness.
There you go. Information to help me override more machines.
This. And look at that. We got another set of skill points. We can either get concentration up, faster reload while concentrating. Oh god, there's so many good ones now. I don't know. I'm gonna hold off and just save and see what we get.
Wind must have torn down from the mountains.
Alright. So that takes care of that one. I don't think it showed me which, wait, no, here's where I need to go. I don't think it showed me which, things I can override now, though. Did it? Oh, I can override Thunderjaws and Stormbirds and Rockbirds now? Oh my god. Wrong one. I hate those things. God, how do you even sneak up on Thunderbirds and Thunderjaws and Stormbirds? I don't even think I can override these things yet, which would be really useful. Saw nothing. Bye. All I need is to get to that campfire. We're good. We're safe. All right. With that done, next time we'll go to our next hunting lodge. We got some more campfires to light. We got... God, there's still so much to do. We're making progress, though. We are slowly getting closer to Meridian and a bunch of other stuff, but we're going to work our way. I wonder if we actually should just go to Meridian next. Like, get the Daughter's Vengeance and just start working our way through there. That might make sense. Get some actual story progress going. Because look at that. Apparently we were supposed to hit the Meridian at level 12. Which is, whew. Still have not found more of those batteries yet. And yeah. We shall see. Let me just clear up all this stuff because it just drives me nuts. And do a manual save. And that'll be it for this weekend, for Horizon this weekend. Again, sorry for the shorter stream. I just had to take care of all those computer issues, but at least I was able to stream, so that's nice. And, yeah. Of course, I think I'm about to die. Let me just pause so we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for Dragon Quest VIII. We'll be picking up where we left off, so that should be a lot of fun. Exploring more of the world and actually getting to where we need to go story-wise, hopefully. Probably. And of course tonight, I'll be joining Amy over at on her channel. Also, I think I missed Lunar IPv4 for their follow. Thank you so much for that earlier. I don't know if I mentioned before, but thank you so much. And yeah, we'll be back tonight for that. Can look forward to that whole thing. And of course on Tuesday for more Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. And of course next Saturday for more Horizon. So should be a good time. Can't wait for it. And let's see who we can raid. Oh, here we go. Oh man, we got two people I don't get to raid too often. We got Linky playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or Tiny Ghost, who is more of a newer streamer and has been on GVG before, playing Little Nightmares. I feel like since we've rated Linky before, let's go ahead and do Tiny Ghost. And for hashtag, need a Thunderjaw pun. How about... Here we go. We can do this. T-Rex. So we'll go ahead and start that raid. And yeah. Think that'll be it for today. Again, at least for me, we'll be back for Amy. Can't wait for that. And yeah, just have a great day. I'm glad I was able to get my computer fixed and good to go. That's definitely a relief. So thank you all for joining, and we shall see you very soon. Until then, everyone, bye.